We need to find out who is going to be doing the draft and whatnot. I don't know how we're going to figure that out. I guess we got 5 minutes. We'll see if anyone else pulls into here. But we also have a new OnlyFangs add-on update. We can actually use the auction house now, like sell, and you can only buy elixirs from it. Like it won't let you buy anything except for consumables, and you can sell stuff.
Massive.
Let's go.
In the add-on,
That's awesome.
in the add-on, it also, if you have any add-ons like auction house add-ons, you'll have to disable them. The add-on will detect that you have, say, Auctionator or TSM, whatever add-ons there are, and it'll be like, you have to disable this, because we obviously can't, like, how do I word this? It'll let you just disable those add-ons, and you can basically only buy elixirs and whatnot.
Hello? Hi.
But you can sell anything, right?
Yeah, you can sell anything. The issue with this is, like, someone in the guild could try and sell something for 10,000 gold, and a viewer might buy it, and that's like, oh, you're buying gold. And, you know, I don't really think anyone's going to do that, and I hope they do. If I find out someone does that, I'll just fucking G-kick you, but I'd be baffled if someone does that. I don't think it'll happen. That's the one loophole or downside, but we can still track everything. If we see anything crazy, sure, but overall, I don't think it's going to happen. We're so late into it, and that's just not, I don't even know how you go about doing that. But yeah, our mods just can't handle everyone asking for 12 elixirs an hour before raid. Who the fuck's saying hi? Who was that?
So we cannot use Auctionator or TSM.
Yeah, so there's no auction house add-ons because okay, let me check announcements here. Vulpes may have already posted it. No, he hasn't. Okay, let me post it then. The new OnlyFangs add-on. All right, there we go. It's in announcements. Everyone, new, add everyone, new OnlyFangs add-on update allows the use of the auction house. You must disable all auction house add-ons, parentheses, example, auctionator, etc. And you will only be able to buy consumables. Consumables and sell anything. You will not be allowed to buy gear, etc. There we go. I didn't add everyone, did I?
Well, does that include enchanting mats, or do we still need to filter those through us?
So right now, Cillian, are you here?
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so sorry I was so late to promote you to officer. You got the healing plus 55. Are you leveling enchanting right now?
It's already 300, yeah. I've already done like 3 or 4 of them. So
how the okay.
I
gave her a lot of
that
mats to
day.
help her because she needs it.
All right, nice.
Yeah, I can do it though.
Perfect. All right, so right now, the only enchanters that have the ability to buy enchanting mats are Nathan, Cobalt, Hydra, and Cillian. And no one else needs to buy enchanting mats. You really don't. We could add it to the add-on, I'm sure, but whatever. Not a big deal. Aside from that,
I don't care. I was just wondering. Either way.
Yeah, no big deal. So there's new auction house add-on or OnlyFangs add-on. Download it, use it. You'll kind of see how it works. Pretty easy. Just quality of life because we're at that point. BWL got announced. I didn't expect that today. I expected it soon, but had no idea when. So we got to decide how we want to go about that. We need to make our Onyxia scale cloaks. I don't think I want to make a raid roster until the week before because it'll feel pretty shitty to know or just go to MCs knowing you're not going to be in the fucking raid of BWL. Some people know they probably won't, but so we'll probably figure out our raid comp and how we're going to do that the week before. And I don't know about y'all, but I think we just do it the same with MC. We go in with one raid on a Saturday. I think it releases on Thursday, the 20th. And we just pump it with 40 people. Once we clear it that week, from there on, BWL is then unlocked. And I'm going to get us killed. If we're not going to die in our first BWL clear, we're going to die in the next 3. We're going to die. We will 40-man it first, and then we'll 35-man it, and then we'll 30-man it, and then we'll 25-man it the next week, and then 20-man it. We're going to die. That's probably going to happen, and we'll make it happen. Because it's... Unless we want to keep going for ZG and then AQ40, but we're dropping like flies out here. I think aside from that, when it comes to BWL prep, we just keep doing MC. Does anyone want to do anything different aside from the 30-man raids?
I had an idea with who can lead it.
Okay, go ahead.
How about you let the role players, the people that are still role playing, actually lead it? So like,
God.
it would be
I'm ready to
hilarious.
lead, Soda.
It would be so fucking great.
I mean, we could let the role players raid lead. The issue, though, is, I mean, when we're doing these 30-mans, it really comes down to you can't be fucking around. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but from what I hear, Dendy's raid almost wiped like 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was... Even LMGDs, like, at some points at the very beginning, I'm like, bro, this guy is going... Like, we need to lock in. This is scary. We almost...
Yeah, first boss.
Yeah, like there was a couple of... We're risking the biscuit every single raid. We are. When we're 30-manning. It's scary. If we want to do role players, I mean, is Rakula here?
Rakula wants to raid lead it. We talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, he would love
raid
to.
lead one.
Okay.
He would
asleep
love
right now.
to.
Oh, my headset's dying. I
He
can't.
said he was raiding retail
Perma
today,
1%.
but he would like to.
Again, my issue is Guzu, like we can't be having that, and then we overpulled.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's just die. Send it. We can do an RP raid lead week. We'll do Rakula. Who the fuck else? I can't hear you guys when I'm
Hubert.
talking.
Hubert
Hubert?
Headset's dead.
and,
Yes.
and Guzu.
Wise Tauren.
Hubert, I don't think
Star.
Hubert wants to. Wise Torin,
Guzu would be good.
Jay the Bard.
I mean, if it's
Savix, if he
30-man
makes it to
raids,
60.
preferably
Fuck it, I'll roleplay it.
someone that knows what's going on.
Fuck. I still can't hear.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought we DC'd, sorry.
Yeah, everyone went quiet.
I got very
I think
quiet.
his headset died or something.
Yeah, something's up.
Oh,
He just gave up
okay.
on us. He gave up on us.
Yeah,
It's
he already
fine.
died in Blackwing Lair.
What level is Savix, guys?
I don't think he's high enough. He's like 30, I think, right? So...
He's 80 in retail.
He's in the mid 40s because I did
Oh.
SM with him like a week ago.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, I've been leveling with Savix.
I got my audio working. So what's going on?
They're asking what
You
level
were just
Savix
quiet.
was, but...
All right. So,
So the people that would probably raid lead it would be like Wise Torin, if he's up for it.
Hubert and Rakula.
Savix, if he gets it. Hubert, but Hubert said he didn't want to yesterday, so that's why
Why?
I really
I don't
came out
know.
of there.
And our
Hubert's
viewers
here.
is-
Come on.
He can't do the
Let's
can't
make
do the
him.
voice that long.
Just peer pressure him. That's it.
All right. Yeah, we'll just peer pressure him. So Rakula.
I put 4 names.
Hubert.
I put Jay the Bard, Rakula, Wise
What
Torin,
Wise
and
Tauren?
Hubert. Yeah.
Doesn't Guzu also RP, or does he not? I thought Guzu would be a good one.
Guzu does. Also, Zug does. So
Yuzu would be
Rebel
really
does.
Hmm.
Yeah, with Guzu also.
Sure, all of them are fine. It doesn't really like. The thing is, like, it's not the biggest deal. Let's just get 4 people that want to raid lead and have fun, and Rakula can be one of them. So can be it. Guzu can do it, and he can 0 RP his way, and it'll still be fine because it's 30 manning and it's a little spooky. So we're okay with 30 manning. Again.
Mhm.
Any
I
objections
worry
to
that we
that?
won't have enough for 4 raids. I was thinking 330s only with how many dodges, deaths, and
Yeah.
fills we had to deal with.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we had a lot of
Okay.
dodges last week.
What do you mean
A lot
dodges?
of
You
last
say that, but then there's still people who haven't rated yet.
Okay, but when people haven't raided yet, I feel like it's on them at this point because
Yeah.
we always try to
We
find
had-
people.
We had 6
yes
people
and
level
no.
to 60 in the past week. So we had a lot of us actually level to 60 in the past week.
And the problem with draft is the people who are drafting are typically the people who've been raid logging, so they don't know the new people. So it's hard to see the new people get drafted because they're looking at the old raid list versus than just
There's
picking
always
SP.
people constantly talking
sure.
though. There's always people constantly talking saying that they need like fills and shit though. So those
Yeah,
people
that
could
is true.
do that anyways.
Yeah, I agree,
to be honest.
definitely.
Like
Okay,
when
agree
I
with
was raid leading, I was DMing like everybody.
No, I believe
filling
that.
one spot is different than actually having a lot of the new people join the raid.
What do you mean?
Is there any better method to drafting people besides?
If you're saying that there's people asking for fills and therefore you'll get a spot if you fill, I mean those are limited spots versus actually having a spot in 4 30-man raids.
You go off people's availability from them checking which raids they can attend, and you draft from those. Then it should be easier. You'll have a list of people that are actually able to do it.
Yeah, so about that, we have the raid sign up channel. Everybody go in there right now and sign up for whatever days you can go.
W.
Would be helpful.
Okay.
W.
Uncommon. That way you're not swapping, people last minute because people could say they can go when,
So lock in the days that you can come, and the drafters will know. We will look at that.
Where's that channel?
I think by then too,
Raid
it'll be
sign up.
obvious
I can-
if we do 3 30-mans or 4 30-mans, just based on signups too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, not necessarily. No one's gonna do signups, man. I'm not not no one, but like I'd be surprised if 40% of all of our raid people sign up or like actually go there. 40% is being generous. And that's just the reality.
Don't read the
Am I crazy to think that if you don't sign up for the raid, then you just don't go, and that's on you? Like, is that crazy to say?
I'm
with you, bro.
If we do that, that's fine. We can do that, but we'd have to commit to it now, and we'd have to start
I don't
warning
think
people. And then the day of, people are like, "What? I didn't know. I didn't watch."
Some people are gonna get picked anyway.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Well, and also like you said, this wasn't mandatory, so some people aren't here right now. We haven't added everyone and said you have to do. You guys should announce it if you're gonna make
put it
people
in
sign up,
announcement.
and then
just do
give
an
them, like,
announcement,
2
and if people
days or
don't
3
sign
days.
up, then
they have
on
1
them.
day
Like
to
the
respond. That's. I mean,
we
sure.
talked about it last week, and we hinted at it 2 weeks ago. I'm thinking if people don't sign up, that's crazy. I don't know.
I'm down.
Maybe
Hey,
I'm trolling
listen,
here.
I'm down
I
to
agree.
bench half the raid. But the problem,
the
or half
hell?
the guild. Sorry. The problem with this is now we need to know, like, let's say only 50% of the guild signs up. We can only do 260 or 230 men. That's all we can do. Now we got to find out which 2 of our 4 drafters aren't gonna be drafting.
Make them do it.
There you go.
RP off. No, if
we can do that.
we're
Just
doing,
peer pressure them.
if
They're
we're
off for
doing
sure.
RP, make them do an RP off.
Oh.
That's so
Be
dumb.
cringe as fuck.
Ooh, I like it.
We'll make
Don't
some
make the
fun-
original plan. Just peer
All right.
pressure them.
We
Roleplay
will.
do it. Ooh.
So let me look at this, or what is it? In-game invites. What's it called? Raid signups. Let me look at this.
Yeah, raid signups.
All right. You
We
just
have the
select
4
your
days
class.
there. We just don't know what days we actually want to raid, which is something else we need to figure out. What days between Friday and Monday? Because we would want to like maybe do a party game or something.
Okay, so I
Crab
see.
game with the guild.
Yeah, potentially. So hold on. I'm just trying to understand this raid sign up thing and how it works. So basically, there will be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday one, and you just have to sign up to all 4, assuming you can make all 4.
Well, so we just had all 4 put up, and then we might decide to remove one of those days if we do a party game. If we don't want to have 4 raids, which I don't think we should.
We should have 4 raids.
I think we should have 3 raids.
Okay. I mean, the thing is, if we end up making like signing up for raid as a requirement, yeah, we're not having 4 raids. It's not happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Tuka,
Can
in
we-
your announcement, you wrote for next week's raids, but it's actually this week.
Oh,
right?
yeah, you're right.
If we're talking about 3 versus 4 raids, can we start from a more basic position, which is what is the goal of the raids?
The goal
Because if the goal is to get as many people in there, then we should just send it and fill them and have people die,
Okay,
right?
No. 2 goals. 30 manning means more people are getting more gear. We're getting more geared. I'd like to 20 man every single one if we were capable. I mean, that's getting the best gear. I want to get more DPS, some Viscags. I want to get some Deathbringers. Like our DPS, they need weapons. We're not getting good drops. We're just not. It's actually baffling how shit our guild's loot has been thus far. So I'd like to get our... Go ahead.
We literally have like multiple people with like 3 different raid weapons.
Yeah, no, it's
kind of crazy.
Who? Wait,
Then
what?
you've got people that have won single items in 4 weeks.
Grayson has 3 weapons. PS Hero has 3
Grayson,
weapons.
what? PS Hero has 3
No,
weapons?
I don't. I have 2 weapons. Okay, the other weapon I have is the bear claw that no one else even wanted.
Was it Gunport?
That was just in my bags.
too? Or did you get
Yeah, I got
did you
that.
get it out?
I got that and Brutality Blade. I got them both with Crusader Enchant.
Oh, I thought you got one other item.
And
too.
I'm f***ing carrying tanking, baby.
No, you're great. Trust me, you're one of my top votes.
So here's where we're at
thank
with
you.
loot. We're not gonna do any more stupid shit loot. I think it just feels so shitty that let's say so Grayson has Brutality Blade. I would say Grayson is now loot banned from Viscag.
Oh yeah, I would never roll on that. I'd be a jackass.
Like that's
if I rolled on any weapon.
That's an example of kind of where I want to see loot going from now. If you have Deathbringer as like your main hand, you're not gonna roll on BRE and play. I want to play arms sometimes. No, you have Deathbringer from Onyxia. If you have Purge Blade as a rogue, you're dagger spec and you're locked in. You're not gonna take Viscag from Onyxia if you have Purge Blade. That's absurd. I also don't want healers rolling on Choker of the Fire Lord because that's a DPS neck. I don't know what to do about this tank issue. So yes, I started taking tons of loot because I plan on maintaining. You give your gear to the tank, right? That's what you do. But we're in this loop of we have a new tank in every single raid every single time, and they're taking tank loot and then they take DPS loot, and we have like 20,000. We need a lot of tanks, but we have too many. Every warriors, we need to have like dedicated I am a tank, and that is it. And you are now banned from loot, like rolling on Viscag and Deathbringer as an example, or Brutality Blade. You just can't.
So question based on that, if, and we've talked about this before, but I'm just going to bring it up, because this is the time, I think, if we're starting to make concessions and rules about loot and we're running 30 mans to prioritize more loot to more people for BWL, is there a point in time in which you stop fresh 60s from coming in and taking loot? Because you are dispersing,
right.
because I'm just
No,
throwing it
you're
out
right.
there. You are justifying the priority of loot, and we've talked about this before. At a certain point, you have to gear people in a progressive manner. So is
okay,
that this
you're
week?
right.
Is that next week?
No.
Does it
So
exist?
you're right. That is a thing. Like a new person should be able to join and get loot. I don't want them to be loot banned and feel bad playing. But what we can do, like there's lines that I don't want to cross. So you're right, we're min-maxing, but we're not going to go so min-maxy that we're just going to like loot ban new people. But I will loot ban people who got the dopamine of getting Brutality Blade. They do not need the dopamine from Deathbringer. So basically, when you win a piece of gear that's really good, you're not, if there's a better piece of gear that you want, you're not going to get it now. So maybe don't roll on that.
Yeah, don't replace an epic with a blue.
Exact. Yeah, sure. Or don't replace an epic with another epic.
Or don't replace an epic with an epic is what I mean.
So, like, and that's sort of where I'm at with that. And I don't want to pick our BWL draft and say, hey, these guys are going to go to BWL, so we got to prioritize gear to them. I don't want to do that either, because now I don't want other people to feel incentivized to play. Like, what's the point of you coming to MC when the other 20 people are locked into BWL? You're not going to get anything. Sure, that's not min-maxy. We're not Frontier. There are some steps I want to take when it comes to loot, just because it's
What
more
about
dopamine and
very
spread it.
simply, Soda, just to like offer a solution, what Grayson just said, you can't roll on an epic if it's replacing another epic, at least right now. Like that just keeps it really simple. If you have an epic from a raid, you can't roll on another epic unless no one else wants it, right? That way it's just
From
like
the
we have
same
a
slot,
flat
right?
rule that. Is there any downsides of something like that?
Replacing an epic with another, I guess not. No, not really.
There's some like for example, if you get like a brutality blade when you want a Whiskhack, for example, then you might pass up on a brutality blade, right? Maybe everyone does it, and then suddenly somebody has to take it.
No, it's the thing. If Brutality Blade drops,
I think
you can say, no, I want to try and get a Viscag later. If you get Brutality Blade, I am not going to let you take Viscag. I'm not. You have Brutality Blade.
I think if you're getting freshies in, freshies in and dispersing loot further, I think you should have a set few items that shouldn't be going to them, like the really best shit.
I would say weapons to an like Deathbringer and Vizcag are big, but I don't. Again, like I don't want people to feel discouraged. Like, hey, I'm new, so I have to do my 5 weeks due diligence of raiding before I get anything that I care about. I don't know. That just feels shitty. And then we have to manage. It just feels shitty for them.
I mean, it feels shitty to go for 5 weeks and not win anything too, though.
Yeah, as a rogue who's gone 4 weeks and never gotten a roll on a dagger, it feels pretty shitty.
Yeah.
What if they're replacing a crafted epic with a one from MC? Like Robes of the Archmage or Arcanist chess piece, for example.
Robes of the...
They said raid epics.
Raid
you should
epics.
never be doing that in the first place, by the way.
I mean...
Yeah, Robe of the Archmage is base.
Archmage is way better.
If we had
I have a
someone...
suggestion.
This is why people do...
items where that people can roll.
This is why people do loot council, but go ahead.
When the item goes up for roll, that you just have every person link it, and then it's just decided by the raid leader, or the raid leader could say, "All right, y'all have shit, just everybody roll."
I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's loot council, and I agree. But the problem is, I don't trust most of you to make the right decisions. I don't. Most raid leaders will fuck it up, and they will be dumb, and they just won't do it right. If I could be in every single raid and just stare at loot, I would be confident in my ability to disperse loot fairly to where everyone's still having fun and do it. It's decent, right? And
okay, so what about you assign 4 master loots then that you trust for those raids, or 3? I don't know how many raids we're doing.
I could definitely.
Yeah.
If I pick 4 people,
There's definitely enough sweats.
We could have like some
are
loot
impartial
officers or
too.
something, yeah, that kind of like watch over it, and then
I'll
you
assign
can
it.
ask them.
I'll assign it every raid. I'll reach
you have
out.
enough officers.
You guys will do a draft, and I will look at the drafts after, and I'll pick one person from each raid. I'll say, hey, I'll pull them aside. I'll talk to them, tell them kind of how I want them to handle loot, how things are going to go, and that's how it's going to go. We have a lot of loot drama that's happened, sort of behind, not people like that upset, but people have voiced that they don't really enjoy how the raid loot has been distributed sometimes. So we're going to min-max a little more, but we're not going to go so min-max that we're going to deter new people from wanting to go to raid. That's what I think we do.
You know the thing that you said about the new players? When BWL comes out, will there still be any Molten Core raids, even if it's just one?
Yeah,
so
Molten
people
Core,
that are either hidden...
Molten Core still happens. MC has loot that is bis through the entire expansion, especially off Rag. I think Band of Akuria goes all the way, as an example. Even an Ani Tooth might actually go all the way. So, yeah, we keep doing MC. Vizcag and Protected Blade are... Yeah, everything's disgusting from MC. A lot of things are gross. So, yeah, we'll keep doing MC. It'll just get tied in with BWL. I don't know how BWL is going to play
new
out.
players and alts will progressively gear up through still doing MC, right? It's not just like, oh, I've not got the gear for BWL, I'm not going to get picked, for example.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, if we carry on doing Molten Core, then new people that are hitting 60 aren't just going to be there in like green gear thinking they're not going to get picked for a BWL raid because they don't have the gear for it, right? But if, obviously, like you just said, if we carry on doing...
I don't know, man. This is all... I don't know how this is going to play out.
Hardcore is volatile.
This
That's
is
just hardcore, man. People die.
That's what's like even weird about maybe doing loot prio to like certain people is like they might just die. So I think the idea of spreading the loot and spreading the love's good.
We were 8 minutes away from having a full wipeout Ragnaros in Dentist.
I mean, at the same time, like pre-bis, you carry that for like a while. You barely get any loot. It's 40-man raid, and there's like 3 pieces that drop. Like your pre-bis carries you for like a long time.
I mean, if you look at
stuff's really good.
Like, you look at Frontier when they first cleared like Nax. I think every single DPS was wearing Devilsar. Like, still.
Yeah, he's Dow Wrench for like 2 months or something.
Yeah,
It's
we
like,
had Dow Rans
not
all
really
over.
gonna be getting that much.
Maybe one crawl blade. That's how it goes. DPS doesn't. Weapons are big. I want to get DPS weapons, but aside from that, yeah, probably aren't gonna really get shit. Everything else pretty much goes to tanks.
Excuse me. What's the best way to be like viable for BWL?
The best way to be
like,
viable.
Just have good gear.
Just have good gear, and then that's it for our first BWL clear. I mean, I guess I treat it like MC, right? Only we don't have Tyler anymore, and we don't have Miz, so we'll just have to sit there. Me and maybe Zaryu and Peekaboo, I don't know, Zico, we'll sit in a call and we'll draft up the first 40 people that are going to go in. The things we'll take into consideration are, 1, how much MC have you ran? And that's not because of your loot, just how much participation in the guild have you done? Your notoriety with the guild, how badly viewers want to see you in the raid, and raid composition. That's pretty much the main things. And we'll get our first 40, and we'll try and clear. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't even know how hard BWL is. I've never pugged it. I've never really done it. So, where I've actually paid attention. I've definitely not ever done it in hardcore WoW. I don't know. I know it's 100 times harder than MC. It's not hard. MC is just that easy, but it's much harder. That's.
Are you doing a sweat cap?
Huh?
If you're gonna do a sweat cap, that'll be hard. If you bring 40 sweats, no one will die.
Yeah, we are gonna have a sweat cap, of course. So, yeah, a lot of sweats that are just not gonna go. That's because I don't know what sweat cap we do, like 10, 15. How much did we do in our first MC?
It was 10, I think, wasn't it?
We did
10.
10, I think.
Yeah. You took yourself
It
out.
was
so-
it was 15 if we're being like actually accurate. It was 15.
Okay.
It should be at least like 20. I don't know.
We'll probably take 15 sweats this time around, and that's it. And
Are there even that many noobs still playing? Like, I feel like it's mostly sweats these days.
You're
Yes, there's still noobs playing.
There are still
a lot of
noobs.
noobs have progressed into sweats.
There's a lot of
Can
noobs.
confirm still noobs.
Yeah, Pika's still trying to get 60.
Yeah.
That's crazy that he's not 60.
Oh my god, that almost just killed me. What the fuck?
What? The G kicking? My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Anyways.
Getting 60 is hard, man.
So
You
what
gotta stay alive.
What is going on? Does Pika still play? I have no idea.
Yeah, he's
he plays.
Yeah, he's like level 41.
Yeah, he's playing every day.
Trying his best, yeah.
He's level 42
revolving
again.
door of characters.
42
He
on
killed
what
the
class?
retail raid with us last night.
Leveling is pretty fun.
What class is he?
He's not a mage.
He's a mage right now.
Oh, God. All
He's
right.
just doing all the easiest ones, yeah.
Okay, at least he recognizes his place. All right, so we'll do this. Moving on, just rehash everything. New OnlyFangs add-on. You guys are welcome to use the auction house. You are only able to buy consumes with it. You can sell things if y'all want. That's the new auction house add-on. We're gonna do raid signups required. Let's do the draft day on. I mean, do we want to give people 1 day to sign up and then ban them if they haven't signed up?
If we don't, then we can't do Fridays.
I know, exactly. We either do draft day tomorrow or we do draft day on Friday. That's a tough one.
I mean, let's just head off the inevitable scenario. Peo is never going to sign up. Is he just not going to raid?
Yeah, see, we'll make exceptions for big enough streamers. That's what would
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just be clear. Let's just be clear.
Like that.
Halo already signed up.
Did he?
So if he sign up.
But again, Peo is an example of like, yeah, I'm not going to. It would be, honestly, it'd be really funny to just like exclude Peo for not signing up. But it gets to a point where we're losing a lot of our big hitters because they're fucking.
signing up, by the way.
Okay, you're being used as an example. Good job, Peo. We'll do it. Fuck it. You guys have to sign up to whatever raid you're able to make. You have to. If you do not, I'm gonna slap you in the face, and you're not gonna be a part of the people that are making the draft. They won't see you in their list, so you'll be less likely to get picked. Maybe we'll make some exceptions here and there, but overall, I'm absolutely okay with banning people from raid because they didn't sign up. So simple as that.
You just give people that signed up prior.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, they have
priority.
They do. Because only
you could do another announcement like later to remind
And it also
people
means that people who are signing up should have raid maps prepped and ready instead of scrambling last second and stuff.
Yeah, that's also
Can we do the what your loot prio is what you signed up for the raid as? Like if you signed up as a healer, you roll on healer loot, not DPS something. Or if you sign up as a tank, you can roll on daggers.
Okay, but the problem is now it's like people are gonna sign. Warriors can be both, but man, how do we sign up to fix these warriors? Because like all these warriors, I swear,
you should have labeled tanks that you want. I think.
What if the warriors declare like what weapons they're going for, and they can only roll on that? Like you don't let a dagger tank roll on brute blade.
No, I agree. Like
You
I
can
would.
put it on in the wish list too.
What
You
about
can
the
literally
soft
put the
res
loot that you
system?
want in the wish list.
Tanks
The
are
soft
still
res.
tanks are still going to get prioritized in loot. Soft resing is not going to happen. Yeah, I guess we'll just have tanks sign up. If they want to be a tank, they're only going to be taking tank loot. Simple as
So
that.
do we want to Do we want to assign like main tanks, 8 main tanks,
Yeah, I think we do.
something like that?
Well, and we'll have a
That's the
point.
easiest way.
Tomorrow we might have, let's say we have 12 tanks sign up. Yeah, 4 of you don't need to be tanks. You're gonna be more DPS, and you're like third string tanks are not tanks. You're just off tanking, random trash mobs where you can still play DPS back and play Deep Fury and Raid. Like that's so we'll have 8 tanks.
You want us to send our gear and fire resist sets to you if we want to apply to be the tanks, so you can look at everyone's gear?
If you get picked as a tank, I guess during draft we'll find out. Tell the people drafting what your fire resist is. Don't send it to me. I'm not gonna look at it. No, draft people. You need to get 2 people with decent enough fire resist. And who did we decide on? Hubert, Rakula,
Wisetaran,
and Guzu.
Yeah.
Okay, and Guzu's
That sounds great.
Guzu and Hubert are gonna do it whether they like it or not. We'll lock them in.
Oh.
And I'm
There's
trying to
less
think.
than 4 raids. We could just have one of them like duo lead, maybe.
Yeah, if it comes down to it.
I was thinking duo because it would be great roleplay. But
Hey,
I'm a
guys.
nerd.
Could I just ask a question real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a list for what pots and consumes and everything you need before you participate in MC?
No. We do
Would
not.
that be possible to make one
can-
for new people?
You can just ask anybody. We'll
Just
help you.
message anyone and we'll help you. Yeah.
We got you, bro.
I'd say like
Thank you, guys.
Slash of the Titans, greater fire protection potions. Those are the important ones.
Yeah, and then everything
Yeah,
else
just
is
like
just,
the-
do I want to bolster my healing or bolster my damage? Which is not a raid wipe deciding thing. Maybe as a healer it's big, but DPS, you having 2% crit is not a make it or break or deal.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I'm trying to think of what else.
In 30 minutes.
But one thing also, we're gonna feed the sun glitters a Onyxia head because a leatherworker needs it to get the
Start making
Onyxia scale
Onyx
cloak.
cloaks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
So
sun
let's pick sun glitters for that.
Okay, sure. Does it have to be sun glitters?
It's just any leatherworker, but I think it would be funny.
Okay, yeah.
Have it be more than
one.
Why would it be funny?
Ooh.
Because like, you know.
Well, I actually don't know. How do you craft these Onyxia scale cloaks? I actually don't know.
Yeah, I also don't know.
You need to make a cinder flame cloak, which you get the
Cinder
pattern
cloth,
for burning
yeah.
step.
Really easy to get.
And then you have one skin or skin only and turn in the head, and then they get the ability to make the cloak.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just
All
talk to Runtak or whatever.
Well, it doesn't have to
Super
be
easy.
sun glitters. I guess we'll figure that out once the rosters are decided and made. I'll just look at a raid where, like, for example, the raid that I'm in, I already have. I'm tanking, and I already have the Onyxia scale or tooth pendant. So I prefer my raid to be the one to give the head to say a Skinner, right?
Okay.
The
If that
person
makes
with the
sense.
recipe doesn't even have to make it into the raid, by the way. It's just the person who can make them.
Huh?
So why not
That
like
makes sense.
Zeroji's second hunter? or
Yeah,
something?
anyone can do it. Anyone who knows leatherworking can do it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just
We
not
just
going to
need to
log
feed
it
ahead
in.
to a
I'm not going to
leatherworker.
log it in two
Yeah.
sun glitters. I'm going to log it
Yeah.
into Ace Leatherworker in a raid where the tanks don't need it.
Yeah. Sounds
And
good.
I'll decide that once the
Yep.
roster's made. All right. So just to wrap things up, we're going to do a draft tomorrow. All right. If you do not raid sign up, you are last priority. The people doing the drafts won't even know about you. So I recommend you sign up to all 4, assuming you can make all 4. Simple as that. And then, yeah, we'll try and get Guzu, Hubert, try and get a confirmation. Can anyone message them for me?
Yeah, I can do it.
I have a
Hubert
question.
should be here.
Oh, sorry, I'm here. Hello.
You're raid
Hi.
leading, Hubert. Grats.
Oh, good.
Yeah, people were saying you were not wanting to do it yesterday, but we're just going to say no. And you're going to do that tomorrow. Are you good to draft?
Excellent. So,
Yeah, man.
So
you got
Excited
it.
for you.
All right.
You're gonna
excellent.
nail it.
So I have a question about that sign up, by the way. Because you said all 4 of them you have to sign up to be appeared to be drafted. I don't know. I have a 9 to 5, so that's the issue. I can
Sign
only
up
do
for the
weekends.
ones that you can make. That's it.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Hello.
Hi.
You're raid
Hey,
leading.
sorry, I'm in the middle of like a coaching thing for Warcraft 3. What's going on? What's happening?
Hell.
You want to raid lead this week?
All right, so you can start the meeting now, Soda.
I'm
okay,
confused.
I need. Okay, so what's happening? What's going on?
All right, so TLDR. OnlyFangs add-on's been updated. You can now use the auction house to buy consumables, but it will not allow you to buy anything else. You can also sell things on the auction house. Go ahead. Download the new OnlyFangs add-on. Next thing, we're doing as 430-mans tomorrow, like this week, just like last week. You, Hubert, Rakula, and Wisetorin are the raid leaders, the RPers. It's going to be fucked. That's fine. Tomorrow is draft day. There is raid signups. You are to prioritize people signing up that can make your raid. I guess we got to assign days at this point, don't we?
Okay. Yeah. I will not be on very late tomorrow, though. I don't know when the draft is happening, though.
1 p.m. CST around this time.
Okay.
Make time for it. It is what it is.
What do you have going on?
I can draft for you.
I'm sorry?
What do you have going on?
I gotta go to my in-laws' place.
For?
Just to visit them.
Okay, but why?
I love my significant other, and I want to be with them for dinner.
Fake gamer.
Just connect on the phone.
You have a laptop or go another day?
Look, I just canceled on my brother because I had to go to the
Okay,
gate
well, okay,
meeting.
wait, hold on. You're saying that we're doing the draft with Hubert, Wisetorin, and Rakula, right?
And you, yes.
Okay, could they do the draft and I could like be on speed dial to help?
What the hell?
One of them is your raid, though.
No, one of them is your
What?
raid.
You'd be drafting.
Oh, I thought we were doing a Giga raid of hell.
No.
No, you're drafting tomorrow.
You're
Wait, why am I a role player?
Hey.
What the fuck?
Bro, Goose,
Why
you
am I
need to
playing
lock
it?
in, brother.
Why am I a role player?
You're a role player, Guzu. Grats.
Just roll with it.
It is
your destiny.
Roll with it.
Surprise. This makes no sense.
Okay. So, Guzu, are you able to do it tomorrow or no at 1 p.m. CST? Like, actually, or not?
I mean, I could.
Yes.
Okay, my fiance says she'll talk to her parents.
Ooh.
Oh
gosh.
That's usually a
Oh,
yes.
man.
No, that's usually a yes, but then he'll be in the doghouse and he's not going to be able to
It's
live
probably not
past
worth
it.
it, bro. I'm letting you
He's going to be so pissed at
All
you.
right, so we've got a
No,
dog.
it's
brother.
fine.
Guzu's doing the doghouse raid. We'll see how that goes.
Okay, I do have one thing though. I cannot raid in the weekend. I actually can't. So this weekend is cooked for me.
Okay, that's fine.
So I can do other days though.
So you would. Wait, I need
You can do
Rakula.
Monday.
There's the Monday raid.
Like,
have him in
Saturday,
PM.
Sunday,
You
I
want
can
us
do
to
those
do
days.
Rakula?
Other days, I'm fine.
That's fine. We'll figure. You'll be able to do Friday or Monday week, or yeah, we'll lock you into one of those. I just
I'm
need
messaging
here.
Rakula. What do you need?
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Why am I a role player?
So shut up, Guzu. What I want,
Okay.
I need the 4 people raid leading to tell me what day they're capable of doing, so that they can look at their appropriate sign up sheet and like start finding out, hey, these are the people that can come to my raid, because we're doing draft tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So Guzu, hey,
Hail
Rakula.
free.
All right, Rakula.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
Can you raid lead? Are there any days between Friday through Monday that you cannot raid lead?
No, it should be good, but I don't want Friday.
Okay, let's do this. Guzu, you're on Friday,
Okay.
right?
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
Wisetorin, any days you can or cannot do?
Any day should be fine this weekend.
Okay, so Guzu, you're on Friday. Who the f was the 4th again?
Wait.
Pubert.
Oh, I hate to be that.
Oh, go ahead, Guzu.
Oh god.
Could I do Monday? That would be so poggers.
Yes, you can.
Thank you, sir.
potentially. Hold on. Hubert, you there?
Yes.
All right, what days can you not do?
Sunday or Saturday is I can do both of any day works, but I can take the weekend.
Yeah.
Any day works. Hubert, any day. Rakula, any day. And Wisetorin, any day, right?
I don't want Friday, but I can do Saturday.
So Wisetorin, not Friday. So, Hubert and Rakula, one of you has to do Friday.
No, Rakula, not Friday. I am not Friday.
Right, so
okay.
are we locking in on 4 raids, by the way? You sure about this?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought we're doing 2 raids and we're duoing.
Well, potentially. We'll see. It depends on the signups, man. I don't know. This is why we're doing signups this time. We do have enough for 4 raids. We do. We'll just have to dip into the trash. I mean, new people have just hit 60 with greens. All right, they exist.
I'm just saying we scrambled last week for the 4 raids. It was pretty hard.
It was really
tough.
bad.
I don't know about the 30-man raids anymore. Scary.
Fuck it. Why are we scared of 30 mans? It went great. We're getting tons of loot.
Every single fight, our healers were saying they were
Yeah.
Yeah, I used 3 distilled wisdoms.
If Opry
To
didn't
save
distilled
one
wisdoms,
It was
our rate was
expensive. Yeah.
If we're going
Yo,
to
just
RP,
drink.
I say 40-man raid.
Bro, if I didn't distill, Babka and Thurtilla would be dead.
We had to distilled wisdom or we were dead.
I mean, you could
now
do
you're talking about
2
bringing in
40-man
people with
raids
greens?
and have people work together.
2
40
RP raid. You could just have the newer people be an extra 32 or 33, similar to like we did for Flesh.
335 maybe.
With 40 will help RP as
33?
well.
I'm gonna be new to 60 here in like 5 days on this tune, and I don't care about loot.
Just
Like,
drink.
I just want to raid. So
Hey man,
if
guys,
those
this
are
combo is going nowhere.
considerations
What
we
the
can
heck is
make,
happening right now?
I'm about to hit
We're
60.
people that
figuring
don't
things
care
out.
about loot but just want to
I'm
raid.
sorry. Okay, sorry, sir.
To
Can we
sign
just do
up.
30 man? But if there's like any extras, we can just fill the raids. Like literally just
Yeah.
pack
Yeah,
the
I
raids
think
with
we're
as many
very
people.
safer.
Get as many people into Molten Core as possible.
Okay,
I
so we're
agree
doing.
with Borla.
So Guzu is not raid leading.
No,
What?
you should. Maybe Wise Torin and Rakula duo up, and then you have
Oh,
Hubert
God.
and then Guzu.
Oh my god.
That sounds sick as.
Oh, that sounds good.
That actually sounds great.
Okay,
Is it
so
roleplay mandatory for the raiders?
430s or 340s? I'll take 340-man raids for sure.
I'd say 340s too. I think that's good.
I think
We
with
were
BWL
fine.
coming out in 2.5 weeks or whatever, we probably want to live so we can die in BWL, right?
Ooh. Agreed.
Live
Okay,
to die
if
another
there's
day.
no
RPs
faith.
anyway- If
All
there's
right.
RP leaders anyway, I don't see why
340
not
man
just 340.
raids. Ridiculous.
Come on.
340
Yay.
man.
15 man.
All right.
Now we are
Guzu on Monday. Rakula and Wise Torin
Hey yo.
on Sunday. God's Day. Good luck. And then Hubert, you're on Saturday.
All right, sounds good.
All right. That's when those raids are going to happen. You have 2 days to sign the up. All right. That means Thursday. Oh, no, you don't. You don't. Sorry, we're still doing draft day. Friday is just a day off. Maybe we'll play Among Us. We'll actually have a day for that, which would be great. Maybe not, because I have to practice Warcraft 3. But those are locked in. Tomorrow, we're going to do a draft at 1 p.m. Same time today. So all of you are there. Rakula, Wise Tarin, you guys are going to duo draft. I guess you guys will just take turns picking back and forth. It's going to be a dumb raid. That's fine.
Sounds good.
Everyone else, stay safe. BWL's on the 20th. We'll start looking into getting our Onyxia scale cloaks. You guys can start looking at mechanics. We'll go over mechanics together as a guild the week before. We'll do it PowerPoint presentation. I'll lead it. I'll be studying as well. I recommend you all also study because it's fucked. So, GG's. Get your world buffs. Start doing it earlier. And do your assignments. Sign up. GG's.
Actually, I have one question.
What?
Wise time, we may strategize later.
Make sure to sign up on Monday, guys. Okay, bye.
Okay, one question about the alts. What do we do about the alts? Can they also be drafted when you want to go like twice or? Like,
Yeah, if we start.
regular
God damn it.
signups?
Yeah, alts can probably
I mean,
fucking
retail
go. but
raids, see you later, good luck.
I think.
Else, I would also be down to make another raid with like pugs and all the alts of the guild.
Let's go.
So we're looking at sloppy fourths again.
Maybe.
Yo.
I don't know. If Slip
It
would
would-
be down to a raid lead with me, like,
If we do,
maybe we
sloppy
can make a
fourth,
sloppy raid.
It would be after the Monday raid or something like that, probably.
Yeah, it'd have to be some late night shit because we've already locked in. We're not doing
Yeah.
a Friday raid, right?
Yeah, I think that.
So yeah, I'm down for a sloppy fourths. I'd say is better where you take in just alts and pugs.
Yeah.
That's how it'd have to be done, and it'd have to be actually pretty late night because we're gonna have a raid on Monday. So EU people, you're gonna be up at 4 a.m.
Oh hell no.
That's what
You're
you're
already
doing.
up at 4 a.m. Deathrow, shut up.
I do that anyway. What?
All right, yeah, we'll
Can you
look
remove
into
the
that for
Friday sign up since we're not doing Friday anymore.
I have a
Yeah, I guess-
suggestion.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can
delete that.
decide it after we do the drafts, like how many people are left, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of glossed over the first thing, which was like, I know you opened it up to the potential for like ZG, but like, am I the only one who doesn't want to int the guild in BWL? Or...
I mean, I don't want to die. So I was just being funny. I don't want to just go in and just die. I'm not going to actually just go kill us. But we are getting to a point where we're going to start running on fumes. Like, viewer retention is terrible. So a lot of non-WoW streamers, including, I'm not really a full-time WoW streamer. Myself, I don't want to sit in the WoW section much anymore. I want to log in. I have fun doing my raid. Like, I'm here for fun at this point. No one's really getting monetary gain out of this other than the actual full-time WoW streamers. But if we only have full-time WoW streamers and that's it, the guild is just another WoW guild who gives a... That's kind of how I see it. So while we're running on fumes, I'd like to go out with a bang, but I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to actually just go kill us. If we keep going, then so be it. Let's keep going. But I'm not going to just go in. I'm not just going to go kill us.
Natty 40-man death.
I think we got to go Nax. A natty 40-man death.
Yeah, so that's sort of where I'm at mentally with the guild, and I think a lot of other people are too, besides just full-time WoW streamers. It's raid logging. Keep leveling alts if you want. Keep doing your thing. I'm not going to just try and kill us. We will go on forever if it comes down to it, and Blizzard gives us the god RNG. All right? Actual streamer clients. But if we die, I open it or welcome it with open arms. Absolutely.
So was that BWL thing a joke earlier, or?
This is kind of a joke.
Yeah.
We're not. It's
yeah,
kind
they're
of,
like
actually doing that.
Reducing by 5 every week.
Like,
what my concern
with
was.
this kind of structure, we can go forever with these signups and everything, and we're turning into a regular guild, and it's great. It works.
I agree.
Yeah.
Full-time WoW streamers, by the way. But I'm trying to think. It's like if we go to BWL and BWL becomes as easy as MC currently is, I absolutely want to put us in a position like how y'all are scared of 30-manning MC. I want to keep 30-manning MC, but the BWL version of that. I want there to always be risk of us dying and people not falling asleep. At least have that where there is the potential to die. If BWL is a joke, then so be it. But I don't think it will be. But if it's so easy that we can 35-man it, no problem, we will. If it's easy, we can 30-man it, we will. If it's like going in with 25 is just damn near certain death, we're not going to do that because that's boring. It's might as well jump off a cliff. So that's sort of where I'd want to put the pressure on the guild. And then, yeah, we'll do MC and we'll be doing BWL and eventually also ZG and then AQ. We die before AQ. There's no... I'd be baffled. But either way.
We die or the guild dies.
All right. All right, that wraps it up.
Everyone sign up for the raid dates. You can do it.
Yes. One more
question. I have a
Go
question
ahead.
about the game session you were mentioning.
Yeah.
When are we doing that exactly?
That'll be tomorrow.
It would be Friday.
It'll be Friday. So on tomorrow when we do signups and all that jazz, I will announce what we're playing. It's probably just gonna be like crab game.
Crab game.
Yeah, probably just crab game. Either that or Warcraft 3 canned bread. Canned bread.
Is it like what max? Like how many max players
25.
specifically? Because I have a suggestion.
25.
3D Among Us gone now.
Among Us is fine too, but we have to find out the modded version. We could do I'm down for Among Us.
If
yeah,
you're
me
thinking
too.
There was like a
doing
3D
like
demo and it was
SCP
really
and stuff
fun.
like that, get a hold of Kraken. He's host a lot of those, and he has like up to like 100 people. If you want to get a hold of him and stuff like that.
I know. I've talked with him before about it. I know how to host the SCP servers.
We did SCP just before OnlyFangs started, right?
Yeah, we did. Yes, and Kraken was also doing a group, and we ended up combining. Yeah, so I'll look into what we're gonna play. It's. I mean, I don't fucking know. Out of all of those, the problem is
you should hit up Garrick. He's running Gary's mod like RP server right now.
Oh,
you might be able to do that too.
Okay.
Yeah, the suggestion I wanted to ask was what's called Dale and Donson, whatever. It's basically the office, but for OnlyFangs. You can have like a lot of hosts of people, but the max players I know is like 8 players.
Yeah, see that.
But you can have like a bunch of rooms.
And that's the issue. Is I don't want people to feel. I don't know how many people would show up.
It's
I don't.
8 people per lobby.
And I don't know how many people are going to show up from our guild.
Yeah.
Let's say it's 100. I don't want even canned bread. I don't want 76 people not being able to play. So the next best thing would be like a tournament format type game.
Right.
Where everyone's sort of just competing in a tournament with a game no one's ever played in this guild. That could be fun. But then I'd have to gift the game to everyone in the guild. Maybe we could. I'll look into it. Either way. GG's.
Are there any Fall Guys enjoyers for that?
I love Fall Guys. We could do Fall Guys.
Fall Guys would be great.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick,
Fall Guys is
apologies
so
if you
fun.
mentioned this already, but where are the signups for this going to be? Are they going to be in like an announcements or in the
In
non-mod
the
chat?
announcements, you can click on the raid signups, and it's going to lead you to the channel, and then you just scroll up. There's 4 different days. Friday's removed though.
I'm gonna delete the Friday one.
Yeah.
I deleted that. So it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Make sure you guys go sign up.
Yeah. Sign up for all the days you can do, not just one.
What do I? Hold on. When I'm doing raid helper bullshit, do I just select protection if I'm tanking?
Yeah.
That's what you just said. Okay. I just clicked that. All right. GG's everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow at 1 p.m. for draft. So see you then.
Okay. Yeah.
GG.